Let me talk about the applications that can be built on this platform. Salesforce is suitable for applications that deal with structured data, human-oriented insights, and can be accessed from the internet or portal type of applications. The few companies like Avon Cosmetics and Japan Post would have built a complete ERP on Salesforce, and Salesforce is really good for long-tail applications. This chart can help you understand what kind of applications are suitable to the Force.com platform. On the x-axis, you have content, data, process, and transaction. And when I say content, I mean documents, images, audio, video, or any computer-generated content. Data meaning organized set of records. Process, I mean, you can think of events similar to workflow. When something happens, send out an email or send an approval request or even assign a task to someone. Transaction, you can think of them like making payments online. On the y-axis, you have the size of audience, a small group of users, the entire department in the company, the whole company itself, or anyone on the web. You see this dark blue area? This area shows the applications that are process-centric and deal with organized data and have significant number of users. This is a ripe area for Salesforce implementation. Applications like HR, CRM, paid time off, benefits enrollment, expense management, help desk procurement, project management, or even recruiting are well suited for this platform. Let me walk you through the application building blocks. There are 3 application building blocks: your data model, business logic, and user interface. Data model is made up of objects, fields, and relationships. Business logic consists of workflows, validation rules, approval processes, and assignment rules. The UI is made of applications, tabs, page layouts, and record types. You can build your data model, business logic, and the UI declaratively, meaning without having to write a single line of code using the point-and-click wizards. You can build really fast, but sometimes the business might have complex processes which cannot be built using the declarative syntax. That is when you write a piece of code. You can build any kind of custom UI using Visualforce, a tag-based language very similar to HTML. And you can build any kind of complex business logic using Apex. Apex is a proprietary programming language used to build business logic on this platform. Using Apex and Visualforce, you get more control and flexibility to build any kind of complex applications on this platform. You would want to use the declarative syntax to build your application, and only when you cannot build some functionality using the point-and-click interface, you would want to write code. During this course, I take this approach of building a custom application from scratch. This way, you'll be well versed with different facets of application building and the capabilities of this platform. We should be building a custom app for a fictitious company called Universal Containers. Universal Containers is a fast-growing startup which needs an application to manage the entire hiring process in the company. There are a couple of high-level requirements they have. They would like to keep track of all the open positions they have in the company, if the positions are open, filled, or cancelled. They would also like to enforce company-wide procedures on how positions are created, submitted, and approved. They would also like to have the recruiting application data in sync with their career portal. They would like to keep track of all the candidates that apply for different positions and track their job application, whether it is phone screening or scheduled for an interview, hire, rejected, or even have passed an offer. They would also want to make sure that the application has approval before it becomes active. They would like to allow employees to post reviews for candidates whom they have interviewed. And they would also like to provide security for the recruiting data so that it is not mistakenly viewed, edited, or deleted by employees who shouldn't have access. They need some automation to inform the recruiter about the next steps that should be taken when a decision has been made about the applicant. And also, the company would like to monitor all the activities in real time through reports and dashboards. From a UI perspective, make it easy for all the recruiters to perform several similar tasks at once, like rejecting multiple job applications The company wants to automatically inform all the employees of new positions that have been posted. We shall receive more and more requirements about the application as we go further. Based on this set of high-level requirements we have, I would like to model the application like this. I would like to create an object to store all the positions in the company and another object to store all the candidates that apply for different positions. Now, one candidate can apply for multiple positions, and also multiple candidates can apply for the same position. So there is a many-to-many relationship between these two objects. To model a many-to-many relationship, we need a junction object to keep track of which candidate has applied for which position. And let us call this object with an appropriate name, job application. If you can recollect, the company wanted to keep track of the interview process as well. Therefore, I would like to create an object to keep track of the reviews and ratings posted by the interviewers. Now, to which of this object would you relate reviews? You would probably guess candidates. But if you carefully think, a candidate can apply for more than one position. So I would relate the reviews object to the job applications. Also, the company would like to advertise their positions on career portals like Monster, Career Builder, and so on. So I shall use another object called job posting to keep track of what position has been advertised on what job portal. It is important to build the ability to restrict access to data that particular users shouldn't see. We're going to implement this with a different set of tools grouped under security and sharing rules. Using these tools, we can set up object-level security and record-level security. Workflow rules can assign tasks to users to update fields or even send email alerts. Approval processes allow users to submit records like new positions for approval. We can also build custom reports and dashboards that are required for different users across the company.